Hi everyone. My buddies already know this, but I'm doing a vlog because coronavirus, I guess.
Yeah, we're stuck inside.
Yeah, so people feel less cut off and everything. This might be the only time you ever see my face on camera, because I hate being on camera.
It's great.
Kristen's here.
I'm here.
This is my pea-sized partner, Kristen.
That's me. Definitely that first thing, for sure.
Making me look like an Amazon woman at all times, because she's tiny.
I'm like on my knees right now.
She is. She was literally too short to like be on the same film as me while sitting, so she had to...
I try to make it look like a real person.
She had to get herself taller. So yeah, I'm starting this video earlier than I meant to today, because Kristen brought me a random gift.
Quarantine presents!
Yeah, I woke up to it, and I thought I would open it on camera for you guys. I know... Is it just is it the thing that I know, or is it more?
No, there's more in there.
Okay, I know one of the things that's in it, so don't think I'm like heartless when I'm not like shocked and like
not the one thing at least.
Go crazy over it. It's just because we already planned on me getting it and stuff, but not reading the card on camera because I don't like mushy stuff. Well, I don't like being seen while like during mushy stuff. It makes me uncomfortable.
And it's real mushy, so
yeah. So she tends to be real mushy. She makes up for the fact that I'm not real mushy.
Yep, I'm mushy enough for both of us.
So I'm reading that off camera.
Sorry for all my moving. Like I said, I'm like on my feet and knees, so...
Be taller, Kristen. Jesus Christ.
Blame my mother.
You can't blame your mother forever. At some point, you need to take responsibility for the fact that you're tiny.
My dad did all he could, but it just didn't work.
Well, yeah, props to him.
My mom wanted a pocket-sized baby.
You need to work on it.
I'll do my best.
Alright, anyways. I already see a ton of goodies. Like, I didn't even know these were a thing.
Because it's Easter.
For a Rocher. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I forgot it was Easter.
I forgot too until I was there.
Because I never leave the house and I don't have a schedule.
Yeah, I forgot too because all the stuff, and I was there and I was like, oh, it's totally Easter apparently. Close anyway.
Eat the fuck out of these.
No, she loves those Fiero Rochers.
Ah, it's just filled with Easter chocolate. White chocolate's my favorite.
I know, she flippin' loves white chocolate.
Just like chocolate.
Oh, yeah, it's hard not to.
A lot of chocolate. And Pocky.
Got you the fancy one this time.
I know. So I asked her to get me Pocky because we were going to have like an anime night. This was a few weeks ago. And I was like, give me Pocky because I know Walmart sometimes has it. And she got me like the basic,
just chocolate,
plain,
regular.
Plain chocolate, like Pocky. So I figured that was all they had. And then like next time we went to Walmart, I saw that they had some of the ones with like nuts and like the strawberry ones and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck, Kristen?
They were out.
You couldn't even get me fancy Pocky. You had to get me like the bare minimum basic bitch Pocky. And so I was like,
that's all they had, my love.
Yeah. So I scolded her for not getting me the fancy Pocky instead.
So I had to fix it.
Which one's the one that I know what it is?
The smaller one.
Okay. I'll do that first since I know what it is. What could it be?
Who knows? Is it
a pony?
I had to make them go to the back to get it.
No, it's Pokemon Sword. I was just expecting it to be like Pokemon Shield, and then me just like bitch you out on camera, like what the fuck, Kristen?
That's what I was afraid of.
You knew I wanted Sword.
No, seriously, they had like 8 copies in each of like 6 different rows of Pokemon Shield.
Because no one wants
sword.
it.
I know, no sword. And I was like,
stupid.
come on, guys, what's the deal? And he was like, oh, I think we have some back here. And I was
If anyone who watches this also plays, tell me if you chose Sword or if you were a loser and you chose Shield. And if you chose Shield, why did you choose Shield? Because
the Shield wolf
you just have normal.
So lame.
It does look.
I mean, they're both
lame.
Pretty fucking lame, but the Shield.
Sorry, anyone who chose Shield.
Yeah.
Your Pokemon's lame.
And that one's pretty lame too, but.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like either of them,
yeah.
But Sword's better.
So I don't think he's gonna be a very good swordsman like that. He's gonna have very good dexterity.
Imagine, I just like whenever I see this guy. I always just imagine, because like I've grown up with dogs my entire life, and I'm always just like, God, what if my dog got a sword? Like, and I just imagine my dog running around with a sword, and like me trying to get a sword away from my dog, and I'm like, oh, it'd be a nightmare.
It would just end up cutting its own tail off.
Right.
I think dogs aren't that smart.
I was a kennel technician in a shelter, so like I know the crazy shit like dogs can get into, especially because like we were animal control, so we would get all the like relinquishes also. So we would get the dogs that were just, like, outrageous, so no one wanted to deal with them. And I'm just like, I could see one of those fuckers getting a sword.
The naughty boys.
Yeah, so that's all I think about when I see it, but I like that.
My feet are gonna be asleep by the end of this.
Alright, this is the thing I don't know what it is. Oh, you got me the stuff I asked for!
Yeah.
I forgot about this. I asked her to keep her eye out for screen protectors. I just got the Switch, specifically for Animal Crossing, which I'll probably talk about during this vlog, if not show you things from. So yeah, I needed one of these because my Switch is just like flinging around everywhere, especially because I don't have a case yet.
Mm-hmm. I know, I was gonna look at cases while I was there, but you were asleep, and I wanted you to be able to pick out your case, so.
That's true.
And there's not very many options for the light at the store.
I know, I was considering getting one online.
I think it'd be probably the best. I'll just pay for
it. Nice. This is how a relationship works.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they say, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. The other day, like day before yesterday, I was laughing internally to myself about this.
Always laughing at me!
I know.
Okay, I have to go to my normal height. I'm dying.
Look how tiny she is!
Yeah, this is me just on the butt. So much better.
The other night I made a sandwich, and then like she went in to the kitchen to cook like right after I made the sandwich, and I was just like, you have the privilege of putting away my sandwich ingredients. I just walked out of the kitchen to eat my sandwich.
Yeah.
And she had to put away all my stuff.
I had the great honor of picking up all the stuff.
Yeah, that's how this relationship works.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. She keeps me from like doing drugs and being stupid.
That's true. I know. I'm very demanding, but in return, like I keep her out of the gutter. She does not make good decisions.
I have a strong tendency to gravitate towards the gutter.
Yeah, she makes real bad decisions.
So many bad
Anyone who knows Kristen, like, because I don't know if Sam's gonna watch this or anything, but
Probably.
like,
Sam knows.
Yeah,
Sam knows all my
any
bad
of
decisions.
Kristen's old friends from like before I met her know that she was a disaster. She's saying this also. This isn't just me like being mean. Before, but I sort of keep her super on the straight and narrow. And in return, she cleans up my sandwich stuff and gets me gifts.
It works.
And makes me look like an Amazon woman in videos.
Which is sexy.
So yeah, I woke up to those gifts, and I'll probably record me picking my first Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say they also had like skins you can wrap around your light at the store for the 3 starter Pokemon from that game.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and they were only like $7, so I figured once you picked your starter, I'll get you the wrap.
I'm really torn, cause
Bunny's the only good one.
Bunny's the one I want the least.
The Bunny's the best.
I don't like that they tried to give him just like a cartoon character body. Like the other ones have like animal bodies, like cute baby animal bodies, and it's like
I have a soft spot for fighting fire animals because I pick Blaziken every time.
I know I like fire. Well, that's the thing is I just appreciate every element, so it can never help sway me. So then I can never. Oh, I'm sorry for being so great that I can win a battle with any element.
I can't. I have to use fire.
But it always makes it where I can't choose, like, the Pokemon, because I like all of them.
Yeah, you also look at all the evolutions, maybe.
I think I have a soft spot more for water and grass.
Yeah,
but equally. Anyways, you guys will probably see me pick, and this will probably be the last you see of Kristen in this video. I just wanted her here for the intro, and then she got me a gift, so obviously she was going to be here no matter what.
I got to be in a video. That was good.
Yep, so I won't look as giant in the future clips. Actually, you probably won't see me in the future clips either. I'm gonna be recording, like, what I'm doing. But, yeah. Enjoy this vlog. Or don't. But at least you'll sort of have digital company while you are possibly locked in your house.
At least try to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Before everything goes to shit.
This is my herb garden. It's our herb garden, but I tend to it.
Yeah.
I just had to fill water in. It's... I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, I'm gonna reset the whole time cycle now!
No! Good job, Aaliyah.
That means I'm gonna have to get up at like, or I'm gonna have to still be up at like 4 a.m. so I can hit the light button.
You're always up at 4
I
a.m.
know, but still. But it has all of our kitchen herbs, and it flashes when you put water in, so it was just doing that. So
my finger was in front of the camera for a second.
You're a mess.
Sorry, guys.
But it's got thyme and parsley, and this is dill. It doesn't look too great because I had the light too close because it's adjustable. And we've got
the Genoese basil.
Yeah, and
the Thai basil died. It quit on us.
The Thai basil's the only one that didn't thrive. Oh, this is mint. And it's not because this was covering it, though I didn't need to trim it. It's not because that was covering it, because it wasn't before, but for some reason it just died, and I don't know why.
It was doing really well in the beginning.
Yeah, there's our little herb garden.
It's real nice. It's all hydroponic.
And it's all, like, timed when I put the food in.
Sorry, it's not related, it's crazy. See the green light on the thing?
Yeah.
It's solid. It's solid in real life, guys. On your camera, it's blinking like a mother.
That's weird.
I know.
Anyways,
Sorry, I'm weird.
These are our babies. I was considering naming them the other day. I was like, I should name them because people name their plants. But then I was like, I don't know how I feel about naming something that I chop up and eat regularly.
Let's not name the herbs.
Yeah.
All the aloe and stuff succulents have names.
Right, this flashing.
Right? I know. Isn't that crazy?
Anyways, that's all. Those are our herb babies I just had to tend to. Alright, it's time to choose my starter. And I'm torn because I was leaning towards the water type. I don't know its name. Because I love water types in general, and I think he's super cute. But the fire type his like evolutions look a lot cooler in my opinion, which I know is a stupid reason to choose it, but I also know most people choose it for those reasons. So I'm torn. I hated the grass types, like later evolutions, so I'm not choosing that one. But I think I'm gonna go with water. Maybe I had Greninja as like my favorite one that I chose before. I don't remember which one was Greninja from. X and Y?
X, Y, yeah.
Yeah. So X and Y was the first one I ever played.
Oh, really?
I mean, now you know I've gone back and I played all the old ones, but X and Y was the first one, and I chose Greninja. Obviously he wasn't, I forget his starter name.
Greninja or Froakie?
Froakie, yeah. I chose Froakie, and I was really happy with that decision, so I think because of that, I'm gonna stick with water for old time's sake, and choose the Sobble. So, yeah. And maybe I'll get, you know, the fire type from someone else. I don't know how trading works or if I can get one of the other starters, but I know in older games you can usually get one of the other starters, like the other starters in other methods, so I'm hoping I can in this one too. And that's it. This is gonna be my baby. Hey guys. So I figured we would just chat. We're in my office, and I have no makeup on. But yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of recording. I figured like I was gonna hope to get some footage from like a couple days and then make a vlog from it. But I haven't gotten a lot because I've just been really exhausted lately. Hence why it's no makeup and it's like nighttime. Because I sleep during the day and I'm up at night. I have like third shift schedule sleep, even though I don't have a third shift job. I have really bad insomnia. But I've just been so tired lately. And by the way, this is just us like talking so that we have company, you and I. So there's nothing really interesting going on right now. It's just us chatting. But yeah, I'm on this medication that like I was just recently put on it to help my sleep. It's technically like an anxiety medication, but it's supposed to help you sleep, and it has not been helping me sleep, but it has been making me like exhausted the whole next day. Like, I mean exhausted where like I can't function the next day. So it's just been impossible for me to do anything. I keep on having like plans and like things I want to do the next day, and then I'm just like laying in bed like I'm too tired to eat. Like that tired. Like it's making me real tired. So I haven't been doing anything lately. So I figured we'd talk about the things I hope to do soon, and maybe they'll be in either this vlog, depending on how many days I like keep recording before compiling into one video, or there'll be a next vlog if I can get some energy and make them happen. So one of the things I really want to do is I've been really wanting to get a smaller sketchbook, so that like a mini sketchbook that you can complete in like a week, because I love sketchbooks. Like I'm one of those people that can like walk into an office supply store and just be like in heaven. I love any paper product and stuff. But because of that, I can never stick to like a sketchbook because I'll get it and I always go for like a big, beautiful sketchbook because I just like, I'm like, wow, this would be so great to flip through if it was finished, but it's like 500 pages. And then because I love new sketchbooks and products so much, I always like abandon it really shortly after starting, and then I never finish a sketchbook. So I've been wanting to try to get like thinner, smaller sketchbooks so that I can feel the satisfaction of like accomplishing like the task of filling a sketchbook, and that way like I don't get bored so quickly because I'm gonna get a new sketchbook like after hopefully like a week or 2 weeks, and then I can collect those and have, you know, have a shelf of just all the ones collected with the dates on them, and them actually be finished. So one of my goals is to buy, you know, mini sketchbooks. I want to try to find some good quality ones, like ones that like the pen won't bleed through and stuff, the ink, because I like working with pen. But I thought it would be a fun thing to do, especially while out of things to do while stuck in the house, to just have a mini sketchbook and be like, oh, I have to do like 10 spreads a day or something like that. And then hopefully by the end of the week I would have it finished, and then I could just collect them and, you know, once it's done, move on to the next interesting sketchbook and stuff like that. So yeah, that's one of the things I really want to try. Obviously I would show you guys, probably not be drawing, 'cause I don't really have a tripod. Like, I don't have a tripod. So that's why I never like record me drawing, like, because I have no way of angling my phone at the paper. I am planning on getting a tripod and a light and everything, eventually. I have it like bookmarked on Amazon, one of the ones I want that like comes with everything, but I don't have that yet, so I can't record me drawing, but I can record a flip through of the sketchbook and everything. So I'm looking forward to that. And the other thing I want to do is, I'm sure if you guys watch like YouTube artists, you'd know that like one of the things right now some people are doing is making like handmade clay pins that they like hand paint and everything. And it looks super cute and I really want to try it. So I am thinking about doing Animal Crossing ones and Pokemon ones. And I don't have it packed up. We're in the middle of like, we were in the middle of packing up to sell our house when the coronavirus hit, and now I look really short. And now like half of our stuff is packed, and obviously selling the house is on hold. And so like all my art supplies are packed, and there's just boxes everywhere, both empty ones and filled ones, and it's just so stressful. It was just really bad. It was really poor timing. We like had a house picked out that like we really want, and we were, I know this is like, I super branched off from what I was talking about, but the house picked out we really want, and we listed our house, and we're in the like process of like furiously packing everything so that we could put it all on a storage unit so that the house would be like presentable and everything. And then the coronavirus hit, and we're like, wow, like we're not having strangers coming through our house, not that we think they're gonna want to during this either, but we also just can't finish preparing. Like we can't go get the storage unit because it's like shut down, and we can't have like the furniture that we're getting rid of, we can't have it like anyone come pick it up and stuff like that. So obviously that's on hold, but it means like all of our stuff is packed in our house, like, and it's frustrating. What I was trying to get to was that I usually have like stuff right here I just went to grab, but I have a button press, and I was just gonna steal some of the little like safety pin backs, wow, from some of my supplies from that, and like attach them to the clay pins. But yeah, I thought that would be a fun project. My goal is to use polymer clay, but like if we can't find any, because like obviously stores are shut down right now, like non-essentials, so like art shops are all closed. It just depends on what they have at Walmart. If they don't have polymer clay at our Walmart, I'm gonna have to use some old, it's called porcelain clay, and it's an air drying clay, which I prefer that it's air drying, but it's not as like malleable, like it's harder to, it's a little firmer, and it's, I don't know, you just can't mold it as easily. But I'll try to use that if I can't get polymer clay. And that is another thing I will show you guys. I say a lot. It's a buffer word, but I'll show you guys if I do that. I do want to try to like figure out how I can record me doing things so that it's not just like me cutting in and out, like to show you guys what I did, but you not getting to see what, you know, the process. So I think there's a spider on my ceiling over there. So I'm probably gonna die tonight. Probably from fear, not from the spider itself. I'm one of those people that like, I feel really bad killing insects and arachnids. I know it's not the same thing, but I also like, I can't think of like anything else if I know there's one in the house even somewhere. I've killed like, I know I just said I feel bad doing it, but I still do it because I can't think of anything else. And I've killed like 3 spiders in the last like 2 days. I hope a buddy's not watching this. She loves spiders. She'll be really upset. But if they're in my bedroom, like I can't not, like, I'm too freaked out to like move them. And especially, this is Texas. I'm sure half the shit here kills me. I don't know because I'm not from Texas. So I'm too scared to like do anything else. My point is, our house is being swarmed by spiders right now, and I'm assuming it's because it suddenly got so hot here that they're coming out, like it's warm enough for them to come out of hiding and do their thing, their creepy little things. So, spiders everywhere. There are arts and crafts I want to do that I don't have supplies for, and I'm exhausted, is basically the summary of this chat. If you hear water, it's because I'm filming this right next to my hydroponic garden, and it's like a timer where it cycles, it like sucks up. I guess I didn't show you guys. I showed you the garden, but I didn't explain it. The whole bottom of that, it's not soil, it's all water in that canister, and there's no soil at all in the garden, and the roots of the plants just go into the water directly, and it's timed, and it like circulates the water on a schedule so that it drips down from the top and gets the roots and like goes back down into the bottom. But you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. You can hear the water moving. The light's timed also and everything. And anyways, it's real cool. It's been nice having like a little indoor herb garden that I don't need to worry about like the weather or going outside in the heat or anything. I'm very sensitive to heat because I have health issues. So I get fevers if I get too hot. So it's been nice having like a little garden I can have inside, but I don't need to go out when it's like almost 90 degrees already and it's not even like the heart of summer yet. So yeah. That's all really. I thought I would have a chat with you guys and tell you what's going on. I'm really excited about both of the things I just talked about, both the sketchbook and the pins. I want to start with like an Isabel pin and maybe Lily the frog. She's one of my favorites. And Punchy the cat. Those are the 3 that I have like super in mind to like start with. Let me know if there are any like specific villagers from Animal Crossing you really want. For Pokemon, I don't want to, like, they can't be super crazy because I want to keep the outline of the pin, like the shape of the pin, really simple. So I don't want anything too crazy, but it sucks. I really want a Woobat, but like doing the wings and everything on it. I guess I could do Woobat without the wings, but it seems a little like morbid, like his wings were taken off. But I really love Woobat. But I'll probably try to do Woobat. I'll just do like one, like for me, rather than like copies, because if they turned out well, I would make like extras, and I would sell them on my Etsy when I open my Etsy again. Right now, it's shut down because we were fucking moving. And then the virus happened. So like I put my Etsy on vacation mode, both my Etsys, I have 2 for different types of products, and I put them both on vacation mode because I was like, all my shit's packed, and yeah, because all my shit's packed. And then we were like, oh, selling the house is on hold for like months, if not just putting it off until next spring. So now all my stuff's like half packed and like my stores are on hold, vacation mode. Obviously I could take them off vacation mode, but I have to unpack all my stuff, and I honestly am like hesitant to like be sending Kristen to the post office, just like if it's not a necessity right now when we're all supposed to be like quarantining. My hair is crazy. I didn't even brush it, sorry. I would feel bad asking her because I don't drive. So I'd feel bad asking her to like go to the post office whenever someone ordered something and like put her at risk of catching something from like the staff and then like bringing it back to me also. And I don't know, I'm torn because like having my shop open and working on product, I can still work on product obviously, but having the shop open would be a nice like thing to work on right now, but it would also cause problems with going out and doing things. I don't know. Still thinking about it. My point is, there are things I want to do in the next week or so, start doing. Sketchbook and pins. Yeah, obviously I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing and Pokemon Sword, which you know because I just talked about like seconds ago to you in this video. So yeah, tell me what you guys are doing, trying to stay sane. That's the thing, is I'm always at home. Like I'm a freelance artist. I don't go out because I don't have to. Like I work from home on my art and like art commissions and my shop. And I have really bad social anxiety, so I don't like to go out, and I have physical health issues, so I'm always in pain, so I don't like to go out. But now that like I can't go out, I'm just like, it'd be really nice to be able to go out. It's not that I want to go out, it's that everything I want to do involves like going out and getting something, like the clay and like sketchbooks and stuff like that. So, and even like Kristen and I are trying to like stay sort of far apart because she goes out, like her job, she works with the public, or around the public, I should say, like in crowded stores all day, and we're nervous she's gonna get it and then she's gonna give it to me, so we're trying to like stay separate even though we live in the same house. So I'm feeling super cut off, like more so than I normally am, always being in my house. So yeah, I'm trying to find things to fill the time with, even though like this is technically the norm for me, is staying at home, like doing whatever. For some reason it's like weirder and more difficult now that like everyone has to do it. I guess mostly because, like I said, Kristen can't go out and get me things that I need to like work on stuff. So it's been frustrating. I've also been considering getting, like, I would have to save up for it, but I've been considering getting a pet. I mean, we have cats, but cat owners, you know what cats are like. They're, you know, sweet, but they're laid back companions. They're sort of you know, they do their own thing. So we have 4 cats, but like they're not as interactive. And Kristen works full time, and like I said, I'm home 24/7, literally 24/7. And I've been considering getting a more interactive pet, like a parrot, or I don't know. I was looking at a few things. I was looking at like different forms of parrots because I know that they can be drastically different, and I want the right kind. I want one that's like interactive enough where I have like company, like a companion, but not so much so that like your life has to revolve around this bird, and if it doesn't, it's like nonstop screeching. Like, don't get me wrong, like I obviously plan on giving whatever the pet is like enough attention and companionship. I'm not going to be a shitty owner. I used to be a kennel technician and work in a store, like animal store, and I was certified in all their care and everything. So like I plan on doing what's best for the animal, but I know there are levels of how difficult they are to maintain and stuff like that. So I've been looking at like different types of parrots, or just birds, not all parrots. I really want a Hillmina, because they can mimic like human voice. It's crazy, but I don't think I can find one here, so I don't think that's gonna happen. That would just be like my, like, if I had access to any birds, which one would I choose? It would be a Hillmina, especially because they are solid black except for their cheeks and beak, so they almost look like a crow or a raven, because that's what I would have ideally. If I could have a bird, it would definitely be a raven, but that's not possible, so yeah. But if I didn't get that, I was also looking at like blue tongue skink, but then I was like, but they're not actually like an interactive companion, they're just cool. So I don't know. Yeah, I might not get another pet. I considered ferrets, but I used to have ferrets years ago, but then I became severely allergic, and it was weird. I don't know. And it was sucked because I was working at the pet store at the time, and we had ferrets, and I would have to clean their cage, and I would like, my eyes would be like swelling shut, and I couldn't like breathe out my nose and everything, and it was horrible. So I had to, I didn't have my ferrets anymore at that time when I became allergic, but it was not good. But it's been years and years, and now I'm like, I don't actually know if I'm even still allergic. Like, that's probably like 10 years ago. Just because like I hadn't been, and then I became allergic, and now I'm like, I don't honestly know how I react to them. So yeah, that was the only other thing I've been thinking about lately, because it would be nice, even after like quarantine, Kristen still works full time, so it would be nice to have something else that I could interact with and that can be a buddy to me. And that's it. That's all that's on my mind lately. I hope sitting around and talking with me has been somewhat helpful to you guys, and that you feel like you have hung out with a friend, gotten to socialize a little. Let me know if you guys are stuck in the house or if you're working, and what you're doing to fill your time. Hope everyone's healthy, and I will see you soon. I'm saying this like this, I'm signing off from this video. I don't actually know if I am. This might be the end of the video, might not. I don't know what future me is doing, but I'll talk to you soon either way, whether it's in this video or in the next one. So, bye.